Hey, Danny Boyle here, founder of Songwriters International. Welcome to this YouTube video. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment below for more videos that you might want to see on music, and also hit that subscribe button. Now, in today's video, we're going to be talking about all things Christmas songs, okay? Now, as I record this video, we're just a few days from Christmas. You may be watching this video at a completely different time of the year, but rest assured, it doesn't matter when you watch it, it's still going to be relevant. But as we approach Christmas, I've had a lot of songwriters ask me, well, when should I write Christmas songs? What are some of the do's and don'ts around Christmas songs? And what's the best way to approach writing these types of songs? So I'm going to break that down for you. If you're feeling festive during any point of the year, especially around this Christmas time, and you want to write songs around that Christmas theme, then this is going to be something that's going to be of real value for you around writing that kind of topic. Okay, so without further ado, let's dive into this and let me share with you some of the best things to do when writing Christmas songs. Now, as I mentioned, I'm recording this video and it's just a few days away from Christmas. And a lot of our songwriters that we teach on a one-to-one basis have been asking, when should I be writing these songs? Okay, when's the best time? And I know a lot of other songwriters have this question, and this is the most important thing to understand. Christmas songs are not necessarily written at Christmas, okay? Now, you may be feeling very festive during this period, but let's look at it, right? So if you write a song in December, you don't really have time to get it produced and then maybe get it sent off to an artist or a record label or self-release and build a campaign for it in enough time, okay? You've got to give yourself time. So when is the best time to write a Christmas song? So typically from experience, it's around the summer months. So in fact, around July and August time is what we would say in the songwriting world is a good time to write a Christmas song. And let me tell you the reason for that. Okay, if we write around July and August, then when we go into September and October, the festivity starts to kick in a little bit. The record labels start asking for songs in preparation for potential release come December. Okay, so if someone takes the song in October, they've got a month to make any changes. They've also got time to produce it, ready for a release campaign into December. So they've got the whole month ready for release. So I would recommend giving yourself a few months to write these songs. Okay, so maybe July, August time, and then you've got time to also rework and write the best song you can. Now, you can write songs during the month of December, absolutely. There is no right or wrong, but you will have to hold out for a year, okay, before you would have that song released. And also a big important thing with songwriting is trends. Okay, current trends always change. Now, obviously they can change quite dramatically in a year space. So just consider that in your head, that if you write a song a year out, potentially come the time when you go to release it as an artist yourself or with other artists, it may not be a current particular trend that people are jumping on board with right now. So that's something else to consider with when to write a Christmas song. Now, my next tip is when you are actually writing the song using what I would class as a core instrument. Now, what would that be? It would be a piano or a guitar. Okay, they are the two core instruments that a lot of people use. And the reason for that is a lot of Christmas songs, when you think about it, are not overly produced or overly done. They will consist of the core elements, which is maybe a piano and a guitar and some other things like a bass and some drums, and also then most importantly the sleigh bells and that Christmassy theme then to decorate it as you would like a Christmas tree, right? So I would recommend writing with a core instrument, keeping it stripped back. Chord progressions typically as well in Christmas songs are not overly complicated. They consist of chords like an E minor, a D, a G, a C. You don't have to be overly complicated, okay? So you can strip it back super simple with chord progressions and also use a core instrument when writing the song. Now, my next tip if it's a possibility. Now, if you produce, this is absolutely a possibility. If you don't, I recommend maybe going online and looking for this, or maybe co-writing with somebody else. And that is to throw on in the background through some speakers, like I've got some KRKs here, the Rocket 6s. You can use anything you wish that gives you the sound, but you're looking for sleigh bells, okay? Reason for that is when you write on a guitar, it's a little hard to try and get in the Christmassy spirit, festivity in that moment of writing the song, where if you throw some sleigh bells in the back, it instantly starts to make the feel of the song much more Christmassy. And that's what you're trying to do. And then you can get a little bit more excited when you're writing the song, as opposed to feeling like, it doesn't really feel like a Christmas song. It just feels like another song. So for the purpose of helping you along the way, I would throw some sleigh bells or some other Christmassy themed instrument in the back to just drive you in that direction just a little bit more, okay, rather than just writing pure acoustic and not feeling like it's not very much a Christmas song. Now, they're the best tips I can give for the practices of writing Christmas songs. I use those steps when I write those style of songs myself. Obviously, don't forget about the planning and preparation of songwriting, and the melody as the hook and the lyric as the story. All of those other areas that I've spoken about before are still important. But then when it comes to Christmas, you just consider some of the other thoughts that I've given at the same time. Okay, so hopefully you can go ahead, start writing a cool Christmas song, and maybe next year you will have a song released. Okay, so I hope this has been valuable for you. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below for any other videos you would like. We've also got a free training at the moment, which is in the description, which is going to walk you through everything that has helped me and my mentors go full-time within music. So if you want to understand a little bit more about that, then go ahead, sign up and go through that training. Okay, so I've been Danny Boyle here from Songwriters International. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you over on the next video.